Hi everybody, Anna K. Morris here with a quick coaching video for you today. And now this can really fly, what I'm going to say, this can really fly in the face of like what you might think, what people teach and preach and all of that. And it certainly, I believe, pertains to your life, but it won't pertain to everything like becoming a brain surgeon. So hang with me here. It's the idea that there is no roadmap. There is not a way for you to look outside of yourself and know what to do. You might want there to be, you might think it's easier, except I lived my life like that up until 30. Yeah, so 30 years. Looking outside of myself. What should I do next? What should I do next? Listening to other people. What did they tell me to do? What did they do? Maybe I'll do that, right? Like just kind of throwing spaghetti at the wall. And when I learned to journal at 30 or 28 or 29, something like that, 2008. So yeah, 15 years ago. It was the thing that taught me my roadmap. Because here's the thing I want you to get. If you are not driving right now and you're in a place where you can close your eyes, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to hear me. There is never, ever, ever going to be another you. You are the only person out there who's ever going to be you. No one will have your experiences. No one will have your family. No one will have the ideas that you have. No one ever again in the whole history of the world will be you. So why would you think that looking anywhere but inside of yourself will tell you what's right for you? And that is why I am so passionate about journaling. It is where you get to discover your roadmap, because there is actually a roadmap for you, but you have to be willing to get quiet, to ask questions, to look at some of the bad things that have happened in your life, to look at the good things, see where they came from, see why it felt so good, see why it felt so bad. The only time that I'm ever truly enraged, I mean rage, you guys know what I'm talking about, is some version of me abandoning myself. Just recently, I had an experience of just being absolutely furious. And when I walked myself back to take a look at, if you love books, the Martha Beck, The Way of Integrity, does a really good job of distilling this down. It's called Walking Yourself Back. And I start to look at like, well, how did I get that mad? And I can see the exact moment, and it's always the same. It's the exact moment where I didn't do what was in my soul, where I didn't follow my gut, where I abandoned myself, is what I say. I abandoned myself. I can look back and I know the exact moment. And I remember thinking, this is probably as good as I can get. I guess I'll go along with it. That moment, I was a teenager when it happened, when the first real memory of it happening happened. And then I went and did 15 more years like that. And so when I woke up and I found a coach, and she taught me how to journal for 6 months, and I worked with her every single week or month or every other week. I can't remember. It was a lot. It was expensive and it was a lot, and it changed my life, and it was the best thing I ever did. Mimi Hines, I fucking love you so much. It's what showed me my own roadmap, and it gave me the confidence to listen deeply, to pay attention, to slow down and go inside, stop asking other people's opinions, because they're always going to have them, but it is irrelevant for how you need to live your life. And when you start to see every single day on those pages, the confidence, God shows up again. You get reminded that you're doing a great job. that there's never been anybody but you. You are the only version of you. And all that matters is that you keep taking small, right actions in places that feel good for you. And you will know what to do next. Whenever I get on the phone with a client and they say something like, well, I don't really know, I'm like, stop. You do know. You are scared. You are unfamiliar. It is foreign to you. But the only reason you've called me is because I'm going to help you shine a light on what you already knew. And you called me because you just wanted to hear it from somebody. But it's nothing you didn't know. It's nothing you didn't know. So I want you to try on. What if I do know? What if I do know? And then fill in the blank. What if I do know what job I want? What if I do know who I want to be with? What if I do know who I don't want to be with? What if I do know what feels really good in my life? That's what I want you to take a look at. Okay, I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.